Welcome back, viewers. Here we are back on the Western Wilds. It's been a while, we've had a bit of a break. We're just filling up some stuff to put in our distributor. But yeah, so I've taken the first, well, most of September off. Had a birthday earlier in the month, and then been doing things ever since, just trying to get my life sort of sorted. But yeah, I'm back now, so that's the main thing. We'll continue on our merry way. Whether or not we'll actually catch up, I don't know if there's any catching up to be done, but yeah, so we'll get back to where we were and keep going. With the mods of the week videos, first few weeks of the month I wouldn't say disappointed, they just weren't the sort of mods I was looking for. They're probably good mods, depends on what you're looking for, but yeah, they weren't the sort of ones that I like to include in my mod of the week videos. So I sort of went 2 weeks and there was only 1 or 2 mods that were worth doing, and I thought, well, that's not enough. Then I thought about going monthly, but I thought, oh, you end up with too many. So at the moment I'm just, I don't know, I'll give it another week or so, and if there's anything worth mentioning in the mod of the week, I'll what I consider worth mentioning. Remember, it's only my opinion. Yeah, but I'll do a couple. If not, might just scrap that because it didn't have many views anyway. One of them there went alright, but the other one I think's got 1 view. It's been out for about 3 weeks, so that was a bit disappointing. So we might knock that on the head. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll just keep plugging along on our farm. Thinking about starting up a second Let's Play, and then perhaps doing some instructional videos on things like, just like the one I made where how to play No Man's Land without logging, and just some tips and tricks that you can use, you know, like maybe on how to use the gardens properly. You know, I think I'm using them properly. I assume I'm using them properly, but yeah, maybe someone else has got a better idea. If I put a video out there, I'm sure people will comment on it if they've got other better ideas. So I'll head over here. You can see we've bought field 24 to go an extra 25. Well, we're just about to actually. And we'll join those up, and that'll give us a bigger area to work with. Slowly I expect to have some nice, really big fields. I saw the other day there was a mod that was quite interesting. Something that if you don't like logging, was make wood without logging. I don't know, you put all sorts of seed and water and stuff in it and it made lumber. So yeah, that might be worth looking into. So I don't know, a lot of people like logging, I don't. I find it very tedious. But anyway, we might put a song on while we're doing this, and then we'll be back after that to continue. So there we go, there's our outer limits. Let's join this up here, and then we might leave that bit. See how there's a funny little bit on the end just to the right of us now. We might leave that there, and we might be able to put in, I don't know, another silo or a wool shed, or a, who knows what, a hay shed. We'll work it out. So we've just got to fill this in. I probably should have leased something bigger, but for the money we've got, that's another thing that came out recently, was there was a big 24 metre cultivator that you could use to do this with, which yeah, that's twice as wide and then some. It's not far shy of 3 times as wide as this big huge unit, but needed a huge big, you know, I think it was 500 horsepower plus tractor, and even then it seemed to struggle a little. I think you'd need one of the bigger, you know, the big 600. I don't know how high the tractors go. I think you can get 600, maybe 700, but yeah, you'd need that to keep going with it. But anyway, we'll keep going with this, and then we'll see what happens after that. So here we are, just finishing this off. Then we might fertilise it, get it all ready, and it'll be all good. Let's go for a bit of a whiz down here. Oh, look at that, it's absolutely dreadful. Need to get this work done and get another couple of days ticking over so we can get some more money in the bank. We've outlaid all our money, but can't remember where we're at with our oil. I have to check that out. But in the meantime, get out the lime sprayer. I think the grass field looks pretty well ready too. So I've got some stuff to keep us busy. Okay, let's keep going with this, and then we'll continue on our merry way. Hello viewers, off to do a little bit of liming. Woohoo! Let's get over there. Does this need ploughing? No, it doesn't. I don't know if you've noticed, but I never rolled. I don't, extra 5%, I suppose. You can up your yield. Say you got 100,000 litres, 10%, it's 5 tonne. But it's just time consuming. Enough things to do as it is. Anyway, here's our new field. I'm hoping I can get this pretty well straight. But I haven't, but I've just missed the edge. This is a great unit, but it does 18 metres with line, but it does 36, I think, with fertiliser, which is, and the thing is, it's got a great capacity in it. You'll notice when I switch over to the hired help that it doesn't chew through it like some of those other ones. They chew, oh well, the hired help won't chew through it because I got it on buy, but oh, some of those smaller ones, they're great and they're cheap, but one, some of them are really heavy and you need a big weight to use them, but this thing here, like, it's great for, yeah, the amount it uses. Doesn't use that much at all. So what I might do is I'll drive down here, then we'll go across the bottom and back, and then we'll put it on auto. Not auto, but we'll hire in a couple of the locals. Next month I think we'll be able to sell that sunflower oil, so that'll get us a bit of spending silver, a bit of drinking silver, as they say. She's a wonky old line I've got there, but that's okay. It'll serve the purpose. I don't know, what else have we got to do? We could deliver some eggs, but we may as well hang out till November. That's the top egg price. That's about the only thing I know. Eggs, I know eggs in November and lettuce in January. Cotton and cotton products like wool, fabric and cotton, clothes are all April, I think. Tends to be the same on all the maps. I'll get over. Is it going to join up with this bit? If not, I won't worry about it. If it does, I won't worry about that bit there. Yep, that's cool. Alright, go, go, go. Alright, I might go for a cruise around the farm and see what's going on. Let's have a look what we've got in our silo. It shows you, I think. Well, not this time it doesn't. Normally if you just drive up here you can see what you've got, but you can always check it another way, but that's all good. Let's check these. Manure, we're not worried about that. Solid fertiliser, 12. Seeds, we've got tons, so we need some fertiliser. Well, that's got plenty in it. Yeah, they've got plenty in them individually. The last time the sunflowers weren't really keeping up. Well, because I got them all on cotton. Yeah, not happy with the sunflower production. Let's see what's going on here. 3,000 litres apparently down there somewhere. Doesn't look to be on the trailer. Eggs, let's check the eggs. Have I got food? No. There you go. That's why there's no eggs. I've got nothing to eat. We'll rectify that. using our own barley now. Not quite sure, I can't remember how much this holds, but we'll soon find out. Well, it took all that. Let's have a quick look at that. Took 6, so I'll take about 8. Let's have a look how the sheeps are going while we're here. Oh yeah, they could do with a bit. They seem to be chilled through it a bit. I think I've got a few fuel. So I'll take some grass over to the sheep as well. That's one thing we've got lots of. 519 tonne. Just want to check that water should... No, see that water... Oh no. It's okay. Getting out of myself. There's a new water tank that you can buy that feeds everything on your farm. I might consider getting one of those, considering that needs water at the sheep. Some do, some don't. Interesting just to find out how much that holds too. 25,000. So I'll know that for next time. Is this grass ready? Yeah, alright, well that's going to give us something to do. So in having the second tractor now, it's great because we can use leave the other guy doing what he's doing, and we can do the grass. Move this out of the way. Woohoo! Here we go. Another 300,000. Saving it up. So I finally figured out how to do all this without having to use the help window on. It's all just a matter of, so you go top left hand corner, go to the front, and then do your thing. So it's circle for drop, turn on, and go to the back, circle for drop, turn on, and off we go. I used to get really confused with it. Oh, this isn't working, that isn't working. As long as you start from the start and stick to the plan, it all works out pretty good. So I think we've done everything. We could have put more fertiliser, but we've only got 28,000. We'll wait until I've got more money and we'll buy 20k worth of fertiliser or something to save us having to do it all the time. Have to get some pigs soon. Pigs and cows, get the manure going. I don't think... I've seen mods, maybe not necessarily for FS22, that you can do sheep do milk. I don't think I've ever seen one where sheep do manure. Although on Craybuck there was a horse stable that did manure. And horse manure, I don't know if you've ever had anything to do with real life farming, but Horse manure is a lot easier to work with than cow manure. It's a little firmer usually, not always. Instead of being round and flat like a pizza, it's more like a bread roll type of thing. Okay, get this guy on his way. Jump over here. I think we're about halfway. Oh, maybe not quite. Okay, keep working away with this. We'll be laughing. So here we are, viewers. We're planting a little bit of barley in our newly created field, and we'll see how that goes. Today's an exciting day. I'm going to release another Let's Play, or maybe even 2 others, so we'll be having a few Let's Play. I don't know how much further we're going to go with this. Maybe I could just get that central farm up and running, or maybe we'll go all the way. We'll just see how we go with it. But I've got some exciting ideas for different things to do. So yeah, this is your pretty same old. Yeah, everything seems to be the same, but we're going to try to look into, without giving too much away, doing some alternative stuff. Now I've tried to paint over that messy looking bit there, but it tells me that I don't own that field, so therefore it won't let me paint it. I don't know what's going on there. I suppose once we buy the next bit over we'll be able to, but yeah, it's funny how it'll plough it but it won't let you seed it or paint it. But anyway, we'll get this done and then we'll be back, and we should have enough money to buy some more animal pens, and then perhaps get rid of some of our production stuff and get a bit more money happening. So here we are, viewers, just getting a bit more fertiliser. I think we're going to buy a pig pen after this if we've got enough, and that way we won't need to spend money on fertiliser anymore, but we will have to spend money on pig food for the time being. Till we can get a pig food maker, we're going to have to buy some more garden beds and get some more different variety of crops growing. Hopefully I'll be able to get them on distribute straight to the pig food maker. Interesting to see how that works. Might go with 10,000 here. Then we'll check out the price. We've got some olive oil to sell, got some eggs to sell, sunflower oil, sorry, eggs to sell. Apologise for my wonky controller. I never thought there was such a thing, but as I've mentioned before, I've got controller drift. It just moves itself. Okay, that'll do. I'll whiz over here. Check out the pig pens. Animals. Pigs. 90,000 for 150. That's not a bad looking little pig pen. That's the one we're going for. And I think got eggs to sell. We need a special trailer to get this stuff out of here. There are pallets in there, so we'll have to go and buy that trailer that we need. Plus of course this one over here works. Go and pick up our wool. Maybe we should buy a spinnery first. Whoops. Oh, yeah, I hit a sweet spot there. I wonder if you could put a spinnery up the end here. Let's see. Production. Factories. Carpentry. Spinnery. Spinnery. Look at where the pallets are going to come out. There you go. Okay, this isn't working as well as I'd hoped. Gee, that's noisy. Maybe I'll have to go around and turn it on first. See if this works. Gee, it makes a racket. Glad I didn't put it too close to the house. I have to get a different kind of trailer for here, unfortunately. Let's throw them on there for now. That was a bit of a bummer, but hey, you get that. Not everything works all the time, especially when you haven't bothered practicing. This is live, like live action. A few other different types of trailers we can get. Anyway, we've got our spinnery up and running. Better check the food. 1,000. Water none. Go and pick up some eggs. Whoops. Okay, we'll pick those up and then keep on moving. Okay, so we've got our eggs on board and we're going to go for a cruise over to the train station. Drop-off point seems to pay good money all the time. So I'm not even quite sure where that is. It's got to be one of these different ways. I'm going to pick the way we're heading now. I think it might be out here. Turn right here. Head out and see what happens. Now I don't know if we're going to have to, I think I accidentally sort of got rid of the forklift that was out here, which I may need to load these up. I'm hoping I'll just jump straight onto the back of the train, but there's a good sized tree. Yeah, they're not going to overload onto there. Maybe I can throw them up onto there. Let's see what happens.